It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll watch Chuba Hubbard. He's now able to call himself a 1,000-yard rusher for the season. It's the Panthers and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017 and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always...
They'll run here on first down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 3 now. From the 34. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
That's interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Throwing, rush. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Running this one left. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Rush to throw. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, Well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Moore's got it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Now Young. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that. This drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Young working from the gun. And that'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Jukes one defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. The well again, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Davion Clowney on that stop. Offense to the line for second down. This time it's a passing play. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air with Rush. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! He's finally caught, and he lost the football! Oh no, it's out! And the Cowboys scoop it up! A pause now to deal with an injured player, and everyone recognizing who it is. Quarterback Bryce Young, the one in need of some assistance. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. They give it to him again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Rush. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off. Josie Jewell.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's got to gain a 6 there. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. First throw for the backup now. That's into the hands of Moore. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing here, Dalton. He finds Sanders. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Johnny Hecker on now to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He breaks a tackle. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Rush looking to pass. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Simple dive up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. Throw complete to Lamb. And they take him down right along the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. It's an option left. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Rush now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Gay's kick is good, and that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Devin Tompkins to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 36-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. Gets this to Sanders. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Play stopped by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Young to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Cowboys and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Blown back gets the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 2nd and 6 now. This finds Cooks complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now we're on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's taken in by Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Rush to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10. Rush now to throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Rush. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Brought in by Elliott. This is ahead for about 5. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing, Rush. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Gay's kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So we've arrived at halftime with the Cowboys enjoying a lead on the road. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the 2nd quarter. Jaden Daniels leading the way there. From there, let's head off and check out a 2nd game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Joe Burrow with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. The Ravens trying to finish that one off and claim victory. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the 2nd half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Tight end going in motion here. Young on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
1st and 10 from the 41. To the air with Rush. Catch made by Cooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. give now to the running back. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Rush. It's caught. Ferguson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Rush looking to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Elliott running out of the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Dowdle reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Tompkins now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They run again with Hubbard. Still going past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Young working from the gun. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and Cooper Rush out for this next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 38. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake here. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Elliott. Has some space inside the 15. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead to 15. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tompkins now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Out of the gun, Young. Buys time, rolling right.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On second down, it's Hubbard. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's Hubbard off the option. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
To the air on first down, Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Play action now, Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Hubbard again. And second verse, same as the first. He's bottled up at the line of scrimmage. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Moore going to motion over right. On 3rd down, it's Young. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Maher connects there. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing from the gun. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Rush now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing, rush. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Rush. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it sets up 2nd down. Now quick to the left, it's caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, they'll run. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Rush now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard trying this off the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Looking to throw, Young. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Rush to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Rush looking to pass. That's Lamb running the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. It is cut left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll throw it again. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to him. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Blackshear on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers set to take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Legette's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the 34. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Here's Young on first and 10. Able to get it to Moore. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll motion Lamb right. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cowboys holding a 12-point lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff, running right, Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. All set up now for 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Gay's kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Blackshear on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. He finds Sanders. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Cowboys about set to take over. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With a win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.